So to get the Blinker plugin working in Max for Live and Ableton Live, the first thing that needs to happen is we need to upload something called standard fermata to the Arduino. And that means that when standard fermata is on there, that Ableton Live and the Arduino plugin, they are now in control of the Arduino rather than us programming it each time. So that means we can do other projects very quickly as long as we have the standard fermata in there. So this is really important because if you go ahead and try the project and you don't have this code on there, the stuff that we're doing in Ableton is not going to work. So I'm going to now flip over and show you that, and then we're going to go into Ableton. Okay, so I am in the Arduino standalone program, and we have videos on the difference between that and using the Arduino Connect website. And all we have to do is look for, in the examples, fermata, standard fermata, and then we go to tools. We make sure, so I'm using an Arduino Nano right now, and we just make sure that it's set to this USB serial port, not the Bluetooth, and we hit upload and we wait for it, and that'll upload. So if it doesn't go, sometimes you have to check that like your USB cable is connected securely and everything, and that's the most common issue. And then yeah, it's if you have errors, it's you can do some Google searching because there are a few different issues that come up, but in this case it's done uploading, and so we're able to now go into look at the wiring of this. So for on the wiring side of things, actually in this version of the plugin, we technically don't need the RGB light because it's going to just be blinking one color, but I wanted to make sure you're set up for future versions that play with the different colors. So I actually don't have the module in fritzing, but let's just say all that has to happen is one pin has to go to ground, and then the other pin is a digital pin output for this version, and we can pick any color. In this case, it's going to go to red. Now, those squiggly lines are useful for if we want to fade the LEDs, but in this version, we're not going to be fading. It's just a normal pulse. So let's now go into Ableton, and then we'll also show you the circuit on video. For this part of the project, we have two Max for Live devices, and I've actually created a rack. And I'm not exactly sure how well that's going to work when it actually gets to you, but this is the idea: is that you would click the rack, and they're on an audio track. They're Max for Live audio plugins, and that's just loading. And here we go. So Blinker Basic is the device that I've made, and this is the Arduino device from the Max for Live connection kit. And so I'm going to go over to USB serial, not the Bluetooth. I'm going to go to digital, and let's just pick digital pin 5, and I'll go to output, and I'm going to go to map, and then I just map the button, and there we go. Our metronome is going to output the light when we hit play, and we can already see without even there's the click, and there everything's going. So I'm about to show you that with the circuit. Okay, so let's take a look and let's see. So it looks kind of crazy, and also you can see that we have it mounted on Lego pieces, but you get the gist here is that we have the metronome coming from Ableton Live, and it's lighting up the RGB light, in this case just the light red, and it's making some kind of a little bit of an explosion of colors on the screen. So that's the gist of the Blinker plugin, and you can check for the download code for this in the description or in the blog post, however you're watching this video. So in the next versions, what I'm looking to add is a different colors for the downbeat. So when it goes 1, it'll be a different color that you want to pick than 2, 3, 4. And also being able to control the brightness using the PWM pins, and that will also control the different colors. And yeah, so that's really where this one is going, and then eventually having one that talks to the looper effect, so that when you're recording, it'll be red, and if it's playing back, it's green, and overdubbing, it's orange. So that'll be sort of where this is headed. Make sure you sign up on our website at spaghettylab.net, and that way you can be in the loop for all the updates to these little plugins and any new devices. We're also working on joystick, something for the joystick module very soon as well. Okay, thanks for watching.